You hit the gym just to get the magical 19-inch arm size, doing all kind of biceps curls where you don't even feel your muscles working, doing your triceps because you heard it is bigger than your biceps, but as the weights are going up, all you are getting is a non-consensual sex for your elbow joints. And you go through all of this suffering to not even get close to 19 inches. And I know, your girlfriend said size doesn't matter. She lied. I'm going to show you how to build bigger arms, and no, they're not going to be like Arnold's, but they are going to be way bigger than your starting point, and that is why you are going to the gym. You see this list here? These are your mistakes. And most people will only focus on these things. Can you spot out the two things are left out? Those are the only two things that are going to grow your triceps and your biceps. Range of motion is fine, even partials can grow your arms, only if you are using the right ones. And supersets are okay if you are trying to save time, but don't try to inflate your volume with it. Use the right tool for the right job. It is exactly the same when your girlfriend says to spice up things in the bedroom. Babe, I want to try the strap on. Say no more. I've been preparing for this moment my entire life. So black or brown? Tempo. Again, the only thing that needs to be slow is your negative. Not always. The positive only needs to be controlled. So as long as you're not swinging the weight around like you're having a seizure, you are fine. And your sets. It doesn't matter if you are doing 10 or 20 of those. None of them are going to grow your arms. It is literally like having a lighter, but it is empty and it also can make sparks. And I see people changing up their rep ranges all the time. Why? You know that anything builds muscle in the 5 to 35 rep ranges, so what benefit you get from changing it up? Endurance, absolute strength. I thought that we are training for hypertrophy so you can have bigger arms. And this is my favorite, the connection, and because this is so backward thinking. You see, beginners are running around saying, oh, I can't feel my muscle working. What exercise should I use? What tool? What tempo? Listen, there is an old saying from Aristotle. The only muscle you can't feel is the one that's not on your body yet. That's why your girlfriend can't feel your dick. So I want you to focus on these things instead. Progressive overload and failure. And you already have quite a good experience in the latter. I remember going to the gym as a fresh university student, picked up the 4kg dumbbell, and I saw a guy next to me. He was about to go unconscious, throw up, and then roll in his own lunch using 24kg dumbbells. And then in that moment, I realized I was enlightened. I saw the missing link for bigger arms. Steroids. The exercises, they are not going to be fancy, but they will work. And if you have fun doing weight workers and weight workers to slow down your progress, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. For biceps, you only need one exercise and you will have 400 opportunities to change the angle. Barbell curl, dumbbell biceps curl, dumbbell biceps curl seated. Change the angle on the bench to everything you see, maybe not that far, and get brutally strong. 2 to 3 sets, twice per week in the 5 to 9 rep ranges. When you can lift the 24kg dumbbell for these sets and reps, I'm pretty sure you're never going to come back to this video ever again. Hammer curl for the brachialis. And you can use a rope on a cable, dumbbell front of your body, cross over your body. This muscle may or may not give a bigger appearance to your arms. It is genetics, just like everything else. Some people get huge benefit from it, while others just get something. But you will never know unless you try it. And triceps is controversial, but only by gym bros who regurgitate things from experts. It doesn't matter what bias is what. You need muscle. You are not as strong and muscular as you could be. So drop the science glasses and pick up some weight before you go into a keyboard fight on TikTok. You will only change the angle here. So my recommendation is to pick 1 to 2 exercises for one mesocycle and only focus on those the entire time. Get the weight up as heavy as possible and see your triceps explode in size. Cable overhead extension. For 90-degree angle, you can use any skull crusher or lying triceps extension. It can be a dumbbell or a barbell. With the bench, you can change the angle just to get a slightly different bias, but don't over-obsess it. You are there to make gains, not to brag on the internet that, oh, the medial head is more biased in the 73-degree shoulder flexion. Just drop it. And don't forget to avoid gimmicky exercises. If you don't pay attention, you can spend months, if not years, on exercises that do very little for your physique. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Talk to you in the next one.